PLM, ERP, SRM, MES, and other systems. We continuously invest in innovation and investing more than 7% of our annual sales on research and development. We have established a top-notch R&D team, with more than 1,000 people equipped with academician workstations and postdoctoral workstations, leading the industry in the number of patents held. JAG has successfully acquired German companies Boehmer and Topcut, Italian companies Mica and Vipmag, so we're forming a global R&D platform
尊敬的各位来宾，
across Germany.
捷克30周年庆典暨全球科技大会将于1点30分准时启幕，请各位来宾留意屏幕指引，请尽快有序入席。
Ladies and gentlemen, JAG's 30th anniversary celebration and global technology conference will commence promptly at 13:30. Guests are kindly requested to follow the on-screen guidance and proceed to their seats in an orderly manner at the earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
National Green Design Demonstration Enterprise for Industrial Products, Zhejiang Province Eagle Enterprise, National Technology Innovation 500 Strong Enterprises, Key Industrial Internet Platform, Zhejiang Province's Future Factory, and other awards. We enable the digital transformation of the garment industry with integrated smart solutions and create a one-stop delivery platform for brands and garment factories with a Start Chain Cloud Link solution. We help brands and garment factories achieve small orders but quick reorders target and flexible manufacturing while driving the revitalization of rural areas and promoting shared prosperity in the global industrial chain. At the same time, we explore the depth of integration of hardware, software, and artificial intelligence, providing possibilities for precise human-computer interaction in garment production activities, leading the way towards automated production and empowering the new quality of production force. In September 2018, then Premier of China Li Keqiang visited JAG. He encouraged JAG to shape new competitive advantages through technical advancement and build an invisible industry champion through innovation and quality upgrades. And he hoped that JAG would build an aircraft carrier in this industry. JAG, with its complete set of intelligent connection, brings infinite possibilities to garment intelligent manufacturing.
从1790年，英国诞生世界上第一台缝纫机，到如今，中国引领智能缝制发展方向。技术的每一次蜕变，都源自人类不息的探索。1995年，我们迈出探索的第一步，在艰苦奋斗的风雨历程中，缔造出全球服装智能制造装备行业产销规模最大、综合实力最强的全球化上市企业之一，成为集 PDM、APS、MES、WMS 人工智能融合一体的智能制造软件系统，以及服装面辅料智能仓储、智能裁剪、AI 排产吊挂、智能缝纫、智能分拣、数字化成品仓储等软硬件一体的智能化服装成套装备服务商，构建了行业唯一一家智能缝制产业工业互联网平台，产品服务于服装、鞋业、箱包、家具、皮革、汽车、航空等多个领域，惠及全球170多个国家。2018年，公司销售收入实现全球行业第一，成就了几代中国缝机人的梦想。在浙江台州，中国缝制设备制造之都，捷克建立了全球缝制设备产业最大的智慧工厂，推动1000亿级智能缝制产业集群的建设，探索智能缝制设备制造全流程的智能化方案。我们围绕产品设计主线和订单交付主线， 以 AI 赋能制造，运用 CRM、DMS、PRM、ERP、SRM、MES 等系统，构建了企业全场景数字化平台。我们在创新领域持续投资，每年将7%以上的销售收入投入研究与开发，组建了业内一流的1000人研发团队，拥有院士工作站、博士后工作站等行业专利持有量遥遥领先。公司先后收购了德国奔马和拓卡公司、意大利麦卡和威比马公司等，形成了德国。
尊敬的各位来宾，
北京
捷克30周年庆典暨全球科技大会将于1点30分准时启幕，请各位来宾留意屏幕指引，请尽快有序入席。
技术创新示范
Honorable
企业
leaders, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, JAX's 30th anniversary celebration and global technology conference will commence promptly at 13:30. Guests are kindly requested to follow the on-screen guidance and proceed to their seats in an orderly manner at the earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
该是5分钟整支片。OK。各位来宾请注意，您的座位上已放置翻译机。
Dear guests, please note that translator has been placed on your seat.
使用方法可参考大屏幕指引。
For instructions on how to use it, please refer to the guidelines on the big screen.
1. 插入耳机，按开关键。
Plug in the headphone and press the on or off button.
2. 选择频道，按音量键调节音量。
Second, select a channel and use the volume button for volume adjustment.
英语频道请按1，
Channel 1 for English.
俄语频道请按2，
Channel 2 for Russian.
越南语频道请按3，
Channel 3 for Vietnamese.
普通话频道请按4。
Channel 4 for Mandarin.
使用后，请将翻译机放回原处，不要把它们带离会场。谢
Please
谢。
put the receiver back after use. Don't take them away. Thank you for your cooperation. 好，尊敬的各位领导、各位来宾，我们的大会马上就要开始了，请各位尽快入座。Ladies and gentlemen, the conference is about to start. Please be seated. Thank you for your cooperation. 好，各位领导嘉宾，我们的大会即将开始，请各位尽快入座，谢谢各位的配合。
您好，欢迎使用捷克缝纫机，祝您工作愉快。
尊敬的各位领导、
Distinguished leaders,
行业协会嘉宾及专家
honorable guests from industry associations and experts and scholars,
亲爱的全球客户和合作伙伴，
beloved global customers and cooperate partners,
现场媒体朋友及线上观看直播的全球朋友们，
friends from media and friends watching the live online.
大家下午好。 欢迎大家来到创新创未来捷克30周年庆典暨全球科技大会现场。我谨代表捷克科技对大家在百忙之中参加本次大会表示衷心的感谢和热烈的欢迎。
We are delighted to welcome you all to the scene of JAC Technology Corporation Limited 30th anniversary celebration and JAC Global Technology Conference.
Standing on this stage full of wisdom and infinite possibilities for the future. At the moment, I'm filled with immense excitement and anticipation. I'm honored to gather with all the technology leaders to kick off the technology conference. AI, a strategic technology leading a new round of technological revolution and industrial transformation, is reshaping our production, lifestyle, and even way of thinking at an unprecedented speed and breadth. We are here at the forefront of industry technology exchange, fortunate and responsible to integrate clothing equipment with cutting-edge artificial intelligence technology and explore infinite possibilities.
At this very moment, we are at the forefront of sector-specific tech communication, poised to jointly uncover the infinite possibilities where government machinery meets state-of-the-art artificial intelligence.
下面，请允许我介绍莅临本次大会的主要嘉宾。
Now, please allow me to introduce the honorable leaders and distinguished guests attending today.
中国轻工业
Vice President of the China National Light Industry Council, He Ye.
台州市人民
Vice Mayor of Taizhou Municipal People's Government, Li Changming.
福建七郎实业
Chairman of Fujian Septwolves Industrial, Vice Chairman of Fujian Federation of Industry and Commerce, Chairman of Quanzhou Federation of Industry and Commerce, and Executive Chairman of Quanzhou Fashion Industry Alliance, Zhou Shaoxiong.
周总还在赶来的路上。
And he is still on the way, expected to arrive in half an hour.
计华股份党委书记、董事长
Party Secretary and Chairman of Jihua Group Corporation, Xia Qianjun.
中国
President of China Sewing Machine Association, Yang Xiaojing.
中国
President of China Textile Planning Institute, Feng Dehu.
Welcome to our conference.
台州市
Member of the Standing Committee of the CPC, Jiaojiang District Committee, Member of the District Government Party Leadership Group, Zhang Shen.
清华大学
Professor and Doctoral Supervisor, Department of Electrical Engineering, Tsinghua University, Foreign Academician of the Russian Academy of Engineering, Li Yongdong.
山东大学
Distinguished Professor, Doctoral Supervisor, and Yangtze River Scholar, Shandong University, Song Rui.
德国亚洲大学
RWTH Aachen University, Germany. Christopher Grab, Fellow of the Chinese Association of Automation, Professor at the School of Control Science and Engineering, Zhejiang University, Xiongrom. Party Secretary, Changzhou Textile Government Vocational Technological College, Wu Fangshen. Global Executive Vice President and President of Asia Pacific Dassault Systems, Monavico Movens.
英伟达 Omniverse 产品线
Marketing President, NVIDIA, Omniverse Product Line, Luc de Marans.
武德江
Chairman of the Vietnam Textile and Apparel Associations, Mr. Wu Duc-Chang.
上海研究所
Chairman of the Bangladesh Knitwear Manufacturers and Exporters Association, Mr. Hatem. Director of the Shanghai Sewing Machine Research Institute, Xu Minghua. Founder and Chairman of JAC Technology, Ran Jixiang. Party Secretary and Chairman of JAC Holding Group, Ran Fude.
还有投资界媒体朋友们，欢迎各位的到
And
来。
all the friends from the media and the investment.
接下来，让我们正式开始这
Now
场
let's officially begin our technology conference.
交流盛宴。
Next, let's formally inaugurate this remarkable exchange event where technology drives innovation in government equipment and government industry.
下面由我来给大家介绍今天大会的流程。
To begin with, let's go over today's conference agenda.
第一项由各位领导做开幕致辞。
The first session, remarks from leaders.
第二项，捷克科技轮值 CEO 胡文海做 AI 缝纫机技术发布。
Next, rotating CEO of JAC, Mr. Hu Wenhai, represent AI sewing technology release.
第3项，各行业专家精英做主题报告演讲。
The third session is elite and outstanding professionals from diverse industries present thematic reports.
第4项，巅峰对话 AI 如何赋能服装产业。
Next on the agenda is panel discussion, how artificial intelligence drives the growth of the garment industry.
第5项，颁奖盛典，
So the fifth session is the awarding ceremony.
推动
To accelerate the development of AI technology, it is necessary to promote the close cooperation of various forces such as academia, industry, investment, and policymakers, break down barriers and jointly meet challenges. Now we are going to enter the opening speech segment, where government leaders, industry association representatives, JAC Technologies, and other guests will open the conference one by one, conveying their expectations and support for technological development. First of all, let's welcome Deputy Mayor of Taizhou Municipal People's Government, Mr. Li Changming, to bring a speech to talk about a comprehensive perspective on industry insights to the conference. Now let's welcome.
Vice Mayor of Taizhou City to deliver the speech. Welcome.
Distinguished leaders, guests, experts, friends. In these vibrant cities, with the wonderful landscape of Taizhou, in the morning, we have witnessed JAC's 30th anniversary as well as the rollout of the 13 million AMH2. And in the afternoon, we're going to have a wonderful collection of technological sparks that is driven by the technology. And that is especially worth mentioning is that we have a lot of leaders and academicians, elites from all walks of life, from different places come to Taizhou to talk about the development of technology, to talk about the future and the blueprint, and also to empower Taizhou's enterprises. So here, on behalf of Taizhou Municipal Government, to extend our warmest welcome to all the friends.
30年的精彩，表示敬意和祝愿。近几年来。
And also, I would like to say that JAC has done a good job in the innovation and the integration of the AI and the traditional industry, and because of which, and it is our industrial cluster, especially in the sewing industry, we could see it's a great development in Taizhou. JAC Technology is not only the leading company in this area, but also China's leading company in the machinery in the past 3 decades. And we have witnessed JAC's efforts to prioritize R&D, its company development. It has now our R&D team of several thousands, and now currently it is #1 in the sewing industry globally. And we know that the technology is advancing in the world. For example, the AI, big data, IoT, etc., and changing the world greatly, changing the lifestyle of the general public. That is why the landscape globally has been changing greatly. One thing of today is about AI and its influence in the traditional industry. And how could we take advantage of the AI to have the breakthrough? It is quite critical. And then I think this is a quite good topic. Gonna still give us a lot of inspiration and insights. And we know in this era, it is not only about change because of AI, but also it's going to open a new era for our world. And later we're going to hear from experts, industrial leaders, and about their insights about this area. And here I would like to share 3 hopes for everyone. Number 1, I sincerely hope that in the era of AI, and we could take early steps to embrace the AI technology. And we have to move forward together with AI. And for us, we have 3 roles to play. Number 1, the early waker. Number 2, we just move forward and with a little bit awareness of this era. And number 3, the latecomers. And for us, definitely we should embrace the technology and to take advantage of this technology. Number 2, I sincerely hope that in this era of AI, and we could take small steps and for the big way. A new invention definitely needs a long time for us to understand it, take use of it, and take advantage of it. And then it takes time. For us, now we are already in the era of the AI. We cannot just follow the trend. And we have to have the innovation and breakthroughs in this technology era. And because of this, we are going to have more confidence and to achieve more. And JAC technology has achieved a lot. For example, the R&D and the global expansion. Already number 1 in the world in terms of sales for 14 consecutive years. And they are successful. It is because their R&D and breakthrough and taking advantage of those advanced technologies. Number 3, I sincerely hope in the AI empowerment, and we could have more application in different scenarios, and so as we're going to achieve more. Currently, Taizhou is promoting the technological innovation and industrial revolution, and it relies on the AI. For this reason, and we have to establish an ecosystem so as we could take advantage of those technology and integrate the academia, the manufacturing, and the R&D. We hope that JAC technology and other leading companies could have more innovation and more breakthroughs. In closing, I wish this conference a full success and I wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mayor Li, for your great remarks. Dear guests, hello everyone. Time flies 30 years ago. A private enterprise specializing in sewing machine manufacturing started its business in Taizhou, Zhejiang. 30 years later, JAC technology has become a splendid chapter in the field of global intelligent clothing equipment. The company has been the global industry sales champion for 14 consecutive years. This magnificent annual in history is not only a vivid portrait of the hard work and success of Chinese private enterprises, but also the mirror of the era of the Chinese manufacturing breakthrough, the waves of globalization. On the occasion of the 30th anniversary, on behalf of the China National Textile Apparel Council, I would like to congratulate JAC and Chairman Ran, pay tribute to Jackson's contribution to the development of the industry. Over the past 3 decades, JAC has always taken it as its mission to close the world, grow together with the successful business, form the JAC paradigm. And we are committed to quality and insist on product first to build advantages. King of quick response AMH and king of cross-seeing URES and other extreme single products solve the pain points of the industry. The system marks the company's consistent transformation from equipment supplier to an ecosystem builder. With innovation as its soul, Jack insists on keeping pace with the times. It has established 14 R&D centers around the world, lead 23 industry standards, and ranked first in industry in terms of the patent application for 13 consecutive years. With an openness as the guide, we insist on global development. Through cross-border merger and acquisitions, Jack has completed global technology integration by acquiring international brands such as Puma, and this year is the planning year for 15th five-year plan. China's textile garment industry promoting the modern textile industry system with the new dimension of high-quality development centered on science, technology, fashion, greenness, and health. And we hope that Jack can add more splendor to the industry and make more contribution to it by focusing on the development of the new quality productivity. First, we must be forward-looking and smarter. We must increase research and development and layout in cutting-edge technology fields such as AI and humanoid robots. Second, we need to be more sophisticated and professional. We need to delve into subdivided categories, innovate service scenarios, and accelerate the transformation of a creative design from inspiration to product with more accurate, efficient, flexible, intelligent solutions. So that we must be ambitious and global. We must continue to expand overseas markets and create global value with high-quality products and services. At 30, one should be standing on one's own feet. A man with a strong will is a hero. A man with courage and persistence can overcome anything. Bless Jack Technology. Believe in future. Bless the future.
感谢孙会长的美好期许，肯定捷克为纺织行业做出的努力与成就，捷克也必定不负众望，为行业再添锦绣。
So many thanks to Mr. Sun for his insights and professional remarks.
再次把掌声送给孙会长。
Thank you.
行业发展离不开多方协同。现在有请中国轻工业联合会副会长何烨致辞，掌声欢迎。
Now let's welcome He Ye, Vice President of the China National Line Industry Council, with applause. Welcome.
尊敬的理事长
Dear Mayor Li,
冯会长
Dear Chairman Feng, Dear Chairman Ran, dear leaders, dear guests, experts, colleagues, good afternoon. It is my great honor to attend JAC 30th anniversary and the Global Technology Conference and to witness this momentous occasion with all of you. On behalf of the China National Light Industry Council, I would like to extend my warmest congratulations to JAC Technology. 30 years of endeavor has made JAC a leader in sewing. 30 years may be but a fleeting moment in the course of history, yet for JAC Technology, it represents an epic journey of courage and progress. Over the past 3 decades, as an outstanding representative of the sewing machine industry, the JAC team, led by Ran Jingxiang, has remained true to its founding mission, forge ahead with an unrelenting innovation and transform JAC from a small startup into an industry powerhouse. They have enabled China's sewing machine sector to rise on the global stage and join the ranks of the world's leading manufacturers. 30 years of innovation have forged JAC into a technology pioneer. Through this time, JAC has been committed to innovation, dedicating resources far above national and industry averages to achieve remarkable breakthroughs. The company has successfully built a core technology portfolio with independent intellectual property rights, developed a full process suite of products and services covering apparel, cutting and sewing, and established a world-leading manufacturing system. Driven by innovation at its core, Jack has entered the fast lane of high-quality development, serving as a model for industry transformation and high-quality growth across the nation. Over 30 years of pioneering efforts have forged Jack into a global leader. During this time, Jack has dared to dream big and embrace the world, pursuing both domestic and international growth, leveraging multiple drivers and integrating resources at home and abroad. Rooted in China yet oriented globally, Jack has built a service network spanning over 170 years and regions, and an efficient collaborative global industry ecosystem. By continually elevating China's sewing machine brands from low-end to mid-high-end segments and delivering high-quality products and services worldwide, Jack has injected new momentum and vitality into China's entire sewing machine industry. And this is the great success of Jack. Congratulations. Over these 30 years, I have been privileged to witness Jack's arduous journey from industry newcomer to global forerunner and its remarkable achievements. Jack's three-decade evolution stands as a classic example of China's reform and opening up, which propelled the nation to become the world's second-largest economy and as a powerful pillar for China's rise in the sewing machine sector. It also embodies the resilience of China's future economic development. While we take pride and joy in Jack's success, and we must also extend our deepest respect and gratitude to Jack Technology and a team led by Ran Jinxiang, and for their outstanding contribution to the industry advancement. The torrent of history never ceases, and each era brings fresh challenges. Today, as China's economy enters a critical phase of transformation and upgrading, our light industry equipment sector, exemplified by sewing machine, it is advancing its own transformation toward higher and smarter, greener development. We hope that Jack will take this 30th anniversary as a new starting point, remain true to its founding mission, thoroughly implement the new development philosophy, and run on its dream, build an enduring century-old enterprise using the sewing needle as the plow to forge a grand legacy for generations to come. And first, continually refine strategic planning by developing multi-dimensional, multi-level growth roadmaps and layouts. Number 2, uphold innovation as the guiding principle, market-driven by strengthening and integrating resources such as technology and talent, further enhance R&D and manufacturing capability, expand product lines, brands, quality, to accelerate entry into the mid to high end of the value chain, actively explore new AI-empowered business models, formats, and paths for industry development. And this morning, I paid a visit to our exhibition hall of the Smart Future. I'm happy to see the AI has empowered this industry, and also Jack has taken a critical first step, as I know. Within 2 years, and Jack will have a more practical application empowered by AI. Number 3, embrace open collaboration and responding to the new year demands and ideas by building higher level, higher quality global value chain cooperation networks, industry alliances, and service assistance, aiming to meet the growing needs for a better life and accomplish innovation upgrades from traditional manufacturing to service-oriented value creation.
And number 4, we are going to take industry development as our mission and embrace our role in advancing the sector, fulfill our social responsibilities, and make greater contributions to the sustainable development of the industry and society at large. And at 30, it's time to take on new responsibilities and begin again. I sincerely wish Jack continued success at this new starting point. And may you fully implement the goals laid out by the 20th National Congress of the People of the Communist Party of China to advance new industrialization and foster new quality productive forces, and stay driven by innovation, scale new heights, and achieve more brilliance. Finally, I wish this conference a great success, and I also wish all guests, experts, and industry colleagues happiness, health, and success in all your endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you.
表示最深的敬意，感谢您在百忙之中抽出时间与我们分享您的经验与智慧。
So thank you very much for your wonderful speech promoting high quality development of the light industry.
再次感谢何会长。
Thank you again.
作为主办方，捷克科技始终深耕服装科技。接下来有请捷克科技创始人、董事长阮基祥带来主办方的心声与对行业的感谢，掌声有请。
Now let's welcome the founder of Jack, Mr. Jack, to give us the speech.
Distinguished leaders, experts, global clients, partners, friends from media, and dear family members. Hello everyone, good afternoon. 30 years of spring blossoms and autumn fruits, 30 years of fortune ahead. Today, we gather together to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Jack. On behalf of Jack Technology, I'd like to extend our warmest welcome and sincerest gratitude to all of you for your arrival. At the same time, let us also pay tribute to this magnificent struggle with the warmest applause, and to every fighter who has devoted their heart and soul to Jack's development. "30 years ago, Jack started from a simple factory, and with the courage to be the first, knocked on the door of the sewing equipment industry. And over the past 30 years, we have ignited the engine of development with the spark of innovation, growing from a follower to a peer, and then to an industry leader. Today, Jack has become a shining pearl in the global sewing equipment field, shining with the brilliance of Chinese manufacturing in more than 170 countries and regions around the world. And this journey is exploration of the out of the blue. And also, it is based on the perseverance of the never giving up and the transformation of pursuing excellence. And also, on the road of technological innovation, we have never stopped forging ahead, from upgrading mechanical structures to breakthroughs in electromechanical integration, from advancing intelligent control technologies to full-scale layout in digitalization, networking, and smart manufacturing, from achieving China's first complete equipment set to launching world's first blockbuster products. We have continuously increased our R&D investment, built a team of over 1,000 researchers, and collaborated deeply with top universities and research institutions to overcome countless technical challenges. For 12 consecutive years, we have led the industry in patent applications. And through technological innovation, we have injected powerful momentum into the development of the industry. Our star products, AMH and Euros, have redefined industry standards. And the latest AMH2, equipped with this AI chip and also dual drive motor, can sew over 100 styles a day without shutdowns, making smart manufacturing a reality. And innovation in technology has always been the core driving force behind Jack's journey forward. And in Jack's journey, the most precious thing is the trust and support of clients. from meeting clients' basic needs to providing personalized solutions, from helping customers improve efficiency and reduce costs to assisting customers in transformation and upgrading, from being customers' most trusted equipment supplier to working with customers to grow together. We always put customers at the center, listen to their voices, and solve their pain points. Behind these achievements, we actually have ranked first in global sales for 14 consecutive years, first in the export industry for 16 consecutive years, and the first in global sales for 7 consecutive years. And it's the high recognition of our customers and the driving force behind our progress. And dealer partners are the bridge that connects Jack to the market. From the initial market development to brand promotion, from product promotion to service extension, and also from regional cultivation to global layout, we work side by side with distributors to jointly research this market, formulate strategies, and create value for customers. In fierce competition, mutual support and achievements have written countless brilliant chapters together. Supply chain partners are Jack's strongest backing, and from the initial difficult adjustment to mutual trust and cooperation, from collaborative optimization to joint innovation, from ensuring supply to addressing challenges, we work together with the suppliers to face fluctuations in raw materials prices and jointly tackle technical challenges and quickly respond to market demand. Through thick and thin, we share will and woe and jointly build an efficient, collaborative, and rock-solid supply chain ecosystem. At the same time, Jack's development cannot be separated from the care and the guidance of leaders at all levels, from policy support to resource allocation, from industry guidance to innovation incentives, from building platform to creating opportunities. The support of leaders has created a favorable development environment for Jack and point out the direction for progress. And this kindness will be remembered in our hearts and will also become a driving force for us to move forward. The 30-year development progress is a history of innovation and breakthroughs, a symphony of win-win cooperation, and also a hymn of customer first and a magnificent picture of gratitude and progress. It embodies the wisdom and the sweat of Jack people, carries the trust and the support of partners, embodies the expectations and the love of customers, and is engraved with the care and help of leaders. Here, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to all of you for your support and dedication to Jack over so many years. And standing at the new starting point, looking ahead to the next 30 years, we are full of pride and we are full of expectation. In the next 30 years, we will continue to take innovations as a sail, customer as the rudder, and cooperation as the propeller. Continuously increase research and development, investment in cutting-edge fields such as AI and humanoid robots. Explore AI unmanned set of intelligent connections and help closing production achieve the goal of basic unmanned. And by leveraging the powerful power of industrial interconnection, we aim to build the world's largest, fast, flexible, and locally produced closing intelligent manufacturing platform. On this platform, we will spare no effort to achieve the success of every customer, helping them become champions in the manufacturing of various clothing categories, making clothing fashionable like a dynamic brush, and enriching the splendid picture of human life to the fullest. And in the next 30 years, we will build a world-class talent system, integrate global industrial chain resources, collaborate with top research institutions and world-class clients for innovation to support the rapid realization of AI, unmanned set intelligence connection, and the clothing intelligent manufacturing platform, and promote fundamental changes in the clothing industry. And on the basis of creating value for customers, we aim to create a broader development platform for the global Jack family and create more business opportunities for partners, and also jointly promote the progress and development of this industry. In the next 30 years, we will continue to practice the concept of green development, expand our territory in the field of green energy, become the champion of industrial and commercial light storage and charging, source network, load storage integration, and empower the green and sustainable development of the clothing industry, and make great contributions to achieving carbon neutrality for the Earth that humans rely on for survival. At the same time, we will also wear the crown of kings in the fields of humanoid robots and AI unmanned, and further achieve trillions of companies and clients like Jack. And what we pursue is not only commercial success, but also the overall progress of the industry, contributing to human sports, dreams, and fashion pursuits. This is also our responsibility and commitment. We firmly believe that the combination of technology and fashion will usher in a new era of human clothing. As long as we keep our original intention unchanged and forge ahead, we will definitely create even more brilliant achievements on the new journey. Dear colleagues, partners, the glory of the past 30 years has been recorded in history, and a new journey for the next 30 years is waiting for us to write. Let's join hands and march forward towards higher goals with stronger beliefs, full enthusiasm, and a higher fighting spirit, and a march ahead. Let's make our shared future 30 years even more dazzling and brilliant. Finally, thank you again for your support and dedication to Jack. Wishing you good health and thriving careers. And wishing this Jack Global Technology Conference a great success. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much for your wonderful speech, and your speech is always so passionate. We deeply understand that AI is not only a leap in technology, but also a crystallization of wisdom. Not only does it improve efficiency, but it also expands the boundaries of human cognition. At present, the wave of AI is sweeping across various industries, and the apparel manufacturing industry is also integrating AI technology in various ways. For example, scheduling, process optimization, quality inspection, and as a leader in the soy industry, Jack has finally embraced the wave of technology and industrial change with the open attitude.
Technology's rotating president, Mr. Wu Wenhai, to have the AI sewing technology release.
接下来，捷克科技轮值总裁吴文凯博士将带来 AI 缝纫机技术发布，揭秘 AI 如何赋能缝制行业，重塑服装制造。掌声有请。
Thank you, Chairman, for your heartfelt review of Jack's 30-year glorious journey and its grand plan for the future blueprint. From mechatronics integration to AI digitalization, Jack's pace of technological innovation has never stopped. Today, as we stand at the top of AI wave and look back, we found that the sewing industry is ushering in an unprecedented era of change, and I'm delighted to share with you our thoughts and actions on the future. I am the rotating president of Jack Technology, Wu Wenhai. Next in the chapter, AI redefines sewing. Let's see how we redefine the universe between stitches. Currently, international trade tariff policies and geopolitical uncertainties pose three challenges to our clothing industries. Firstly, the global and decentralized layout of production capacity demands higher requirement for supply chain delivery, guarantee, and operational efficiency. Second is the diversity of clothing fabrics and the complexity of craftsmanship, as well as the continuous improvement of consumers' quality requirements. We should also expect sewing equipment to meet their increasing in changing new demands. And of course, the most important thing is that the youth willingness to work in the garment industry continues to decline, and A-level processes will no longer be able to hire suitable skilled workers within a few years. These trends and challenges may seem separate, but they actually point to a common conclusion. People have become the core issue in the transformation of intelligent clothing manufacturing.
To address the above challenges, and then we need to lower the barrier for global government for transitioning from the stand-alone machine digitalization and using the digital tools to reduce the waste and ensure the quality. And then second, and aligning single machine digitalization with the specific processing characteristics of the garment fabrics to achieve the optimal sewing quality and ensure its consistency across production. Number three, build a tree-integrated digital interaction system involving operator, machines, and materials, and to reduce the physical strain on the industry workers, improve the operational efficiency. And how could we find such a system? And then with those questions and requirements, we have conducted research across more than 200 world-class clients and 500 garment factories, interviewed over 1,000 frontline workers worldwide, and engaged with over 30 research institutions, and consulted with more than 7 global brands. And when faced with a wide variety of garment processes and fabric types, the design approaches and machines configurations required to improve sewing quality are highly diverse, and the operational experience of the frontline workers varies significantly from person to person. And together, this machine configuration and fabric parameters and human insights form an exceptional large data set, far beyond the capability of any conventional sewing machine to accommodate. Therefore, we need an entirely new category of a sewing machine. And today, we are here to roll out the first AI-enabled sewing machine. And as you could see, and this machine features a sleek, user-friendly form, scented with a signature origin lines and an extruded a sense of modern elegancy. In collaboration with global renowned design firm IDEO, we spent 2 years co-defining the value of this sewing machine. Its design philosophy centers on enabling human creativity, and the brand vision is rooted in capturing and mastering human expertise. And as you could see, the creation of this sewing machine represents the largest scale collaborative innovation project we've ever undertaken in the sewing industry. This model incorporates over 50 industry-first technical innovations, validated by over 2,000 prototype tests, supported by 300 technical patents, and co-developed with more than 100 collaborative innovation partners. We built the first vertically integrated sewing experience model based on the operator motion capture, fabric testing and labeling, sewing parameter tuning and preparation, and AI algorithm development. This marks the very step in enabling sewing equipment to truly understand and learn from the human expertise. And then in the NPU inside and a camera inside, and we have built up the very first AI-powered vision system. It captures high-speed video data of steering operations, including operator hand trajectories and fabric deformation features. And these inputs are processed by AI feature extractor to produce structured motion prediction data. And when combined with real-time hardware data from the steering machine controller, the system performs process behavior recognition and anomaly detection in real time. And we know computing is the brain and execution is the life. Now we would like to introduce to you the 360 degrees flexible feeding technology, creatively implementing a multi-servo variable track feed system driven by high-precision servo models. It delivers dynamic responses at over 1,000 Hz, enabling microsecond level track adjustment tailored to fabric characteristics. Combined with dynamic control of electronic thread tension, press food pressure, and feed dog height, it achieves precise and adaptive thread tension control. With this innovation, decades of machine tuning experience from master operators is now accessible at the press of a button. Redefining garment production is no longer a dream. And also here we have the database so as to help us to further do more creativity and innovation. In addition, we have upgraded the lubrication technology to eliminate the risk of contamination. We pioneered 3 industry-first solutions. Number 1, the needle bar at the machine head features an oil blocking design, resolving the industry-wide issue of the oil fumes and grease oxidizing and tuning black on the needle bar. Second, we developed an oil-free rotary hook combined with the precision oil control technology. By using our solenoid valve, and we deliver micro lubrication to the hook just enough to protect it without any excess oil splatter. This approach not only extends the service life of the rotary hook, but also fundamentally eliminates oil splatter contamination. Now, I would like to have a summary. Number 1, to take advantage of the operator experience, and number 2, the experience about the tuning. Number 3, the maintenance experience of the machine. And later, with such deep learning, we are going to establish more models for the data so as to increase the understanding of the machine and the precision of those machines. Now we'd like to take a look at the 2 video clips. Number 1, the new AI-empowered flatbed steering machine. And then to the right, the AI action analysis. As you can see, the machine adjustment time increased by 80%, production efficiency up by 8 to 15%, i.e. analysis efficiency up 80%, new model adaptation efficiency up by 50%. And R&D's final goal is to generate value for our customers. And here we could see that we make every endeavor to generate more value for our customers. And we firmly believe that the hardest path is often the one that leads to true success. Today marks a significant milestone in this technological revolution, the official launch of the new AI category in the field of steering. Over the next 3 years, we will continue to deepen our efforts, advancing from stand-alone digital machine to intelligent steering units, and ultimately toward embodied intelligence-driven unmanned processing centers. This journey will transform the traditionally labor-intensive garment industry into a high-tech innovation-led smart manufacturing sector. In the future, let the spark of AI lead the AI garment equipment industry into the intelligent era. And for our brand new AI brand, it's going to be official launch in Shanghai on September 23rd. Welcome to the He Hall experience in Shanghai. And here I would like to thank you all for your attendance and I wish you have a good experience in here, empowered by AI. That's all for our launch ceremony.
谢谢，非常感谢胡博的精彩演讲，谢谢您。
相信通过胡博的精彩解读，大家对捷克科技如何将 AI 技术与服装制造深度融合的创新实践，已然有了更为深刻的理解，让我们看到了 AI 制造的无限可能。
So thank you very much for your wonderful speech. After your speech, I believe every one of you will understand better about how AI combines with the traditional sewing industry.
再次感谢胡博为我们带来了一场思想与智慧的盛宴，把掌声送给胡博。
A big round of applause to you.
此次大会不仅是行业大咖们思想交汇的璀璨殿堂。 更是各方智慧碰撞激荡的创新熔炉。有请清华大学电机工程系教授、博士生导师、俄罗斯工程院和自然科学院外籍院士李永东上台分享服装自动化与高性能电机控制主题报告。
Now let's welcome Li Yongdong to give us the wonderful speech. Welcome.
各位嘉宾，大家好。
Good afternoon, distinguished guests. I'm a professional, Professor Li Yongdong. And first, allow me to extend my sincere congratulations on Jack Group 30th anniversary. My collaboration with Jack began in 2004. And I remember Mr. Ren was studying in Tsinghua University, then we know each other. Later, we sent our technical aspects to Jack, and this is how our collaboration started. Over this time, I personally witnessed the leap from semi-automation to full automation and now toward a fully unmanned serial equipment. Now I will share insights on two main topics. Number one, training in apparel automation. Number two, latest achievements in motor and control systems for government equipment. Now, first take a look at the development trends in apparel automation. First, from the firstly manual operated paddle-driven sewing machine to today's lean automated and unmanned system, motors and control systems have always been the core driving force. By replacing human power with motor-driven output, we have seen a quantum leap in automation and sewing speed. Modern high-quality machines now sew thousands of stitches per minute with consistent stability. These
through the optimization of the motor precision, as well as the algorithm, the stability problem of traditional equipment has been solved, and the motor simplifies the traditional mechanical structure, promotes the lightweight, modular, and digitalization of the equipment structure, and provides hardware support for intelligent upgrading. Now let's have a look at the latest progress in the application of motors and control in closing equipment. The traditional template machine feeding mechanism adopts the rotary servo motor plus synchronized belt transmission solution. Due to the mechanical deceleration gap and dynamic response delay, it is easy to cause the drag needle or the gap phenomenon when the needle penetrates the needle plate and continues to move during high-speed sewing and resulting in decrease in stitch accuracy. The latest precision linear stepper motor has achieved 3 major technological breakthroughs. And previously, Mr. Hu has mentioned that the accuracy and the efficiency has been further enhanced. And actually here we can also see that the precision accuracy is improved to 0.01 millimeter level, and also there are a lot of other enhancements as well. Compared with traditional industrial sewing machines, motors simplify a large number of complex structured connectors in sewing machines, greatly improve transmission efficiency, and can achieve a lubrication-free and environmentally friendly operation of sewing machine on the basis of achieving high speed, low noise, low vibration, and high energy efficiency of the equipment, greatly improving the service life of the equipment simple structure and convenient for the automated production of sewing equipment, and with the application of digital technology, intelligent technology, and software technology, it is conducive for the automation, intelligent production, and management of product processing for downstream enterprises, and also dual servo spindle synchronization technology through the high precision coupling of the spindle angle movement and the electronic feeding ensures the microsecond synchronization of the feeding and the lifting motors and the spindle and ensure the stability of the winding at any speed. And also, the motor is also the core power source in the handling system, driving and controlling the operation of hangers and carriers to ensure the fabric can be transmitted or lifted stably and efficiently and accurately in the application of the main handling rail by real-time acquisition of multi-motor current and distributed control strategy combined with load estimation and cross-coupling algorithm. The real load balancing control is achieved to ensure the balanced output of multi-motor power and extend the life of motors and deceleration devices. And in the automatic cutting bed, the motor drives the blade to move at high speed and high frequency, quickly cutting the fabric according to the preset pattern, ensuring the accurate cutting size and neat edge, greatly improving cutting efficiency through 100 kHz high frequency current control technology. The C-axis and M-axis can achieve stable cutting of medium and thick materials at 6,000 RPM, and the X-Y-axis synchronized control accuracy reaches 0.05 millimeters, meeting the corner and cut processing requirement of complex patterns. And also, we have designed a frameless torque motor for jack, which is directly embedded in the robot joint as the power muscle of the humanoid robot, and the output torque is large and the response is fast. With high precision encoders, it can achieve precise positions and speed control of the robot joint to ensure the stability of the movement. High torque density, excellent acceleration, and deceleration performance can meet the needs of rapid start and stop and the rapid posture adjustment of the robot, and provide core support for the flexibility and stability of clothing production robots. And we know that there are a lot of process data and a lot of other figures in the clothing manufacturing scene, which provides the possibility for the reasoning and the generalization of AI. But in the end, it's still the motor control that plays a decisive role in the precise control of the clothing manufacturing process. From warehousing, cutting, handling, or sewing, motor technology continues to promote the overall improvement of production efficiency, product quality, and environmental performance through efficient power output, precise parameter control, and intelligent coordinated response, injecting inexhaustible power into the flexible and personalized development of the clothing industry. And as the tip of smart apparel manufacturing, motor control technology provides core support for the industry to achieve small order, quick response, customized production, from single device automation to full process digital twins. And in the future, with the deep integration of motors, AI, and software technologies, apparel manufacturing will continue to make breakthroughs in the direction of greater efficiency, flexibility, and environmental protection. So, thank you very much.
依照这系统分析的高性能电气控制在服装制造智能化、高效化进程中的关键作用，让我们看到了跨领域融合为服装产业升级注入的新动力。
So Professor Lee has shown us the new momentum injected into the transformation and upgrading of the garment industry through cross-domain integration.
接下来就到了捷克博士天团的主场时刻，他们将为我们带来深度剖析 AI 赋能服装制造解决方案，满满干货。
So next up, it's time for Jack Dr. Team to take center stage. They will delve into the AI-powered apparel manufacturing solutions and share a wealth of practical insights.
首先，请允许我介绍3位博士天团成员：杨志军博士，前爱丁堡大学神经类脑计算高级研究员，捷克科技高端产品组总经理。
Okay, Dr. Zhu Yang, General Manager, High-End Product Division, Jack Technology 4 Senior Research Fellow in Neuromorphic Computing,
University of Edinburgh.
Nick Langelier，哈佛大学博士，捷克科技首席 AI 算法研究员。
Chief AI Algorithm Research, Jack Technology PhD, Harvard University.
周东旭博士，香港科技大学博士后，捷克科技智能机器人首席研究员。
Chief Researcher in Intelligent Robotics, Jack Technology Postdoctoral Fellow, the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology.
首先有请杨志军博士上台演讲。
Now please welcome Dr. Yang Zhijun first be on the stage.
Distinguished leaders, guests, good afternoon. I'm Yang Zhijun from Jack Technology. And today my topic is Jack AI hanger system. And there are a few parts: customer pain points, Jack's products and solutions, and customer cases. So first of all, customer pain points. Now we know that in a medium to large clothing factory production line, there are 4 parts. It is difficult to control the process balance, and the urgent order is slow to ship. Now second, frequent changes in styles, long production scheduling, and difficult to master skills. It's difficult to implement the process time decomposition and matching, which easily leads to station accumulation, and it's very difficult to recruit skilled workers. It's very difficult to evaluate and improve the skills of workers. And now we come up with this AI hanger system, and that we have the AI software and intelligent hardware. It integrates AI algorithm and solves the pain points of complex scheduling of small orders and quick response. And also it can very quickly make the intelligent scheduling during production. And in the traditional production line management model, the IE or team leader will evaluate the personnel and the station status based on several static indicators such as workers' process hours and conduct order route arrangement. But using Jack's AI hanger systems, IE can schedule production and abnormal scheduling according to the process hours and personnel skill matrix, and rearrange the production in time according to the production line suitable to achieve the goal of balancing the production line and maximizing efficiency. And also we have 4 highlights about the skills, optimization of the matrix, reduction of scheduling difficulty, and intelligent optimization of production line balance. And our production scheduling plan includes 4 main modules. We can initialize systems, that is about the order pool and the process roadmap arrangement and the pre-production and the in-production, and also we have the algorithm. For example, here, it has been run in global clothing companies. For example, in a large-scale factory with 5,000 employees that cooperates with a certain brand and produce more than 15 categories of clothing, we can see that the scheduling time is reduced by 83%, the production line efficiency is enhanced by 120%, and also the average delivery time is reduced by more than half compared with the traditional hanger. And also the use of Jack AI hanger system can effectively improve flexible production capacity and solve the difficult pain points of quick response, order scheduling, reduce production management skills requirements, optimize the employee skill matrix, and accurately match the best working hours to achieve the goal of short delivery time and low inventory and high efficiency. Let's watch a short video.
极高订单的小型程序可以根据需求选择不同的排序规则，排产前还可以通过系统算法参数调整排产模式，并在排产时对排产目标进行灵活的选择与排序，生成个性化的排产方案，实现多款同时上线全部件化自动排产，满足员工做商品或详细程序，最大化发挥员工成本，且支持多条管线划线统一排产，兼容多品类排序差异大的生产场景，提升不同款式同时排产的平衡性，提生产效率。 出产前自动排查罐，生产过程中通过 AI 算法自动监测站位拥堵、空闲等异常，并通过系统实现异常实时提醒。出现生产异常时，通过 AI 算法做到自动调度、动态调整，优化产线平衡。AI 吊挂系统能够切实解决小单排产痛点，降低管理人员的排产工作量与技能要求，优化员工技能矩阵与工序精准匹配，显著提升产线的排产效率与产能，缩短订单的交付周期。 极大的节约库存，捷克科技 AI 吊挂让服装制造无限可能。
我的汇报到此结束。
So that's it for my part. Now let's invite Dr. Nick to deliver the second presentation in this part.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nick Langelier. I'm an AI architect at Jack. And today I'm going to talk to you about some of the AI solutions that we are using for template machine processes. So first, I'm going to give you just a brief introduction to Jack's new line of template machines. And then I'm going to follow that up with a discussion about what are some of the challenges with designing the templates used by those template machines. And finally, I'll give a discussion of how we're going to solve those problems using AI. So first, let me introduce Jack's new line of template machines. That is the M9A template machine shown on the screen here. And some of the key features of this template machine are no thread breakage, no lint breakage, and no wrinkling. And it's expected to deliver a customer value of about 30,000 yuan per year for the customer. But the machine itself is not why I'm here to talk to you today. I want to talk to you about some of the challenges involved with the templates themselves that are consumed by the template machine. So first, what are some of the limitations of template machines? The templates are costly to design. So the templates require a human with extensive knowledge of template design software. So on the screen here, I'm showing you a screenshot of one example of template design software. It's quite complex and requires a human with a lot of knowledge to operate this software. Each template must be designed by hand. So this software is what the architect will use to design the template, and they will often require hours of work to design a single template. And finally, if you want to scale your processes to have multiple sizes for a given garment, you need to adjust each of your templates for each of those sizes. So once the architect has designed a template for size small, they then need to go in by hand and adjust those template designs to produce the templates for the medium and the large and the extra large, as an example. So all of these combined means there's a lot of time and manual labor involved with designing the templates themselves that are used by the template machine. So at Jack, we want to provide solutions for this problem using AI. We're going to do that by building an automatic generation of the templates themselves. So what we're producing at Jack is a multi-step generative AI model that will replace most or all of the manual work involved with designing templates. So I'm going to walk you through step by step that process, and I'm going to slowly fill in this information flow diagram that you see on the screen. So the first step, the user will input a cutting diagram. So that'll look like something on the screen here. So on the screen I'm showing an example cutting diagram for a vest.
So this will serve as the input to stage 1, and the output will be the template design that will then be used by the template machine. So what that looks like is the input is a cutting diagram. That cutting diagram will go through a generative AI model, and out will come the design for the template for the size small of that process. Step 2, we'll then take that output in addition to sizing parameters. So what I mean by sizing parameters are, now we've got the template design for size small. We wanted to do the same thing for size medium, large, extra large, etc. So the user will input parameters that describe the relationship between those different sizes. And the output will be the templates for the sizes that you have asked for. So what that looks like here on the screen, you've got the size parameters in addition to the template from stage 1. That will serve as input to a logic-based AI. And out of that AI will come the templates for the other sizes, medium, large, extra large, etc. Finally, stage 3, in addition to the templates themselves, in order for the template machine to operate, it needs a file that describes the sewing pattern of that garment. So in this stage, the user will input the sewing parameters. And this will go through a computer vision-based AI, and out of that will come the sewing pattern file. So on the screen here, I'm showing the sewing pattern that is associated with the cutting diagram that the user inputted to stage 1. So in this way, Jack's AI solution for template machines will dramatically reduce the work and time needed to design the templates and the sewing design patterns for the template machine. So that's all I have today for you. Thanks. And next, I will hand it off to Dr. Zhou, who is going to talk to you about humanoid robots. Thank you.
感谢 Nick 博士的分享。接下来有请周东。
Thank you, Nick.
掌声有请。
Now we'd like to welcome Mr. 周东旭. Dear guests, good afternoon. I'm Zhou Dongxu from Jack Technology. Now I'm going to share with you about the embodied machine. I'm going to touch on 3 aspects. Opportunities for robots in sewing scenarios. Number 2, the combination of robots and the automatic machines. Number 3, the scientific issues and embodied intelligence solutions. Number 1, the opportunities for robots in sewing scenarios. And we have different processes to make the garment. We have the fabric cutting, that is before sewing. Also, we have during sewing and after sewing processes. The essence is to perform a series of operations on flexible fabrics. And can robots replace humans in these sewing scenarios? And combine the human operation and robot operation. The biggest challenge is that the shape of the fabric changes with operation. Now I'm going to touch on how to combine robots and the automatic machines, and to share with you about the most critical issues in the combination. This is an automatic machine. It is the semi-automated machine and could help the laborers. And for the human workers, they only need to do the work like the alignment and the movement of the fabric. That is why here we like to combine the robots and the automatic machines so as to achieve the unmanned operation. For example, the robots complete the separation and placement of the fabric cut pieces. The biggest challenge is still the shape of the fabric changes with operation. Then we have done further analysis and to see how could we overcome this biggest challenge. And here are some scientific issues and embodied intelligence solution. And in the operation of the fabric, and we have make a list of the most three issues. Number one, how to separate single flexible cut pieces. Number two, how to flatten and align these single flexible cut pieces after the separation. Number three, with the first three issues solved, and how could we flatten and align multiple flexible cut pieces? All those are the three most important issues. For these three issues, we are thinking if we could use a way to solve those problems. And we don't think the traditional automation could solve this. This is because the shape and the size of the fabric are constantly changing. And the generalization of the multimodal operation capabilities are quite crucial. So the robots should be able to do all this work and to solve these three issues. So we take a look at the features of this industry. For example, the non-standard automated and industrial robots based on teaching control methods. They mainly they operate the rigid object, and their production process has been fixed for a long time. Also, it is for a single product, but this is for most of the industries, but for our garment, it is to operate a flexible fabric, and the process change cycle is short, and it involves a wide variety of the styles. And we know the traditional automation methods cannot solve this problem well. It is because it cannot deal with the flexible fabrics well. And so, how to design the embodied intelligent robots? And for the embodied intelligent robots, it involves a natural language processing problems, the classification of problems, and the detection of the objects. Also, it uses deep learning and the neural network. And for the embodied intelligent robots, it is to further rely on the deep learning and the neural network to have the control over the behavioral strategies of the hardware physical entities. So we do the analysis and then design the model-based control methods and the learning-based control methods. Hope you could better understanding our embodied intelligence solution through this video clip in our lab. This is Jack robot number 1. It is doing the processes of the fabric, as you could see. In the next stage, and we are going to try to use such robots in our factory. That's all for my sharing. Thank you for listening.
感谢杰克博士天团的精彩分享，感谢你们聚焦 AI 赋能服装制造，带来兼具深度与前瞻性的演讲，既系统梳理技术突破的核心路径，更给出行业未来发展的宝贵洞察。
So thank you for the Jack Doctor team for the wonderful sharing, and thank them for focusing on AI empowering garment manufacturing and delivering speeches that are both in-depth and forward-looking. They not only systematically sorted out the core paths of technological breakthroughs, but also provided valuable insights into the future development of the industry.
接下来有请达索系统大中华区企业客户事业部技术总监冯生华做本质行业的数字化蝶变。达索系统与捷克共筑服装制造虚实共生体系主题演讲。
Now please welcome Feng Shenghua, Technical Director of Dassault Systems Customer Process Executive, to deliver a keynote speech entitled Digital Transformation in the Sewing Industry. Welcome.
尊敬的捷克的朋友们
Dear Jack friends, dear Jack ecosystem partners, good afternoon.
首先衷心的祝贺
First, congratulate on Jack's 30th anniversary.
作为捷克科技的数字化战略合作伙伴
And we are the digital partner of Jack Technology.
帮助捷克
And we are thinking,
我们说数字化转型
how could we help the digital transformation of Jack?
理想的状态
And then, what is the ideal situation of the digital transformation? Here we have two logics. Number one,
现实世界中做的这些产品
in the physical world, like the sewing machine,
等等啊
and then also machines empowered by AI and our assembly line.
能够帮助客户
And for those things,
订单实现
how could we further help our clients to get more orders?
我们构建出来
If we could build up the digital train and the digital world, if we could put any possibilities, all the possibilities into the digital train so as we could find the best technique, best solution. And with that, we could use it in the physical world because everything changes in the physical world, but in the digital world, we could simulate everything with a low cost. Then we also have to achieve the equivalence between the virtual world and the real world. This is the first principle. If the assembly line is the best in virtual world, we have to make sure it is the best also in the real world. Number two, the driver. How could we have the best solution driven by the data? And we achieve that, we have to have all the data about the fabric, the assembly line, the factory management, and put all those data onto the platform so as to do the analysis by the algorithm.
当然，在这里面，这个逻辑里面啊，我们要求的数据是及时。
Definitely, we have to have the accurate, instant data so as to enable us to make the best solution.
什么是达索系统呢？
And why Dassault system? In the previous 44 years, actually we established in 1981, which is earlier than Jack, and everything we have done is related with all our clients to fabricate their product in the virtual world, optimize that, and come up with the real product. In the previous 44 years, we are growing up with our clients, and we have developed and led 7 generations of these new productions. For example, we have the 3D, and then to the second generation DMU, and then third generation TDM, PRM. The equivalent experience and the equivalent of life. And this year, we have Gen 7 as 3D universes. That is about a virtual plus reality. And what does that mean? About the 7th generation, that is about industrial AI. So what are the key technologies here? We have 7 pillars to support the 7th generation of the AI for the industries. They are virtual twin experience, generative experience, virtual companion, cycle of life, sense computing, and knowledge and the know-how platform. Now I'm going to share more with you. The first one, the first pillar, that is everything can be done in the virtual twin. That is everything can be moved in the virtual reality to optimize, to try. So that means about the sewing machines or the production lines, the factories and the fabrics or the apparels, everything can be done in the virtual twins. And the second one is everything can be connected. That is to say, we not put one sewing machine in reality, in virtual, and another one is separated, but actually they are connected, just like the reality here. Number 3, that is all realms can be virtual physical integration. That is, in the virtual world, we can operate the real product. And also here, in the reality, all the data can be retrieved back to the virtual system. And the second key technology is everything can be experienced. And why we are building this virtual twin? Because it can help us to experience. Without the product, we can see the product, whether it is good or not. For example, we want to develop the 2nd generation, for example, the Urus 2. Then whether it is satisfying for us to achieve the goals, we can experience that in the virtual world. If it is successful in virtual world, it is successful in reality. You don't have to build the product to testify. That will be too slow. And in the iteration, in virtual, it is quickest. And the capacity of the line, we can plan and we can experience. That is the real case for the reality. And the third one is about generative experience. So we can take advantage of generative AI, because previously we have done a lot of work. For example, you design a sewing machine or you design a set of production line, anything that you have done before. We can use AI algorithm to learn the previous 30 years experience or the IP, and while doing new things, we don't have to take that long time. In a few minutes, we can come up with the same effect, not only for the spare parts, but also product, car, airplane, a production line that can be generated by the generative AI. The next one that is related with the sustainability, and Mr. Ren also mentioned the sustainability. That is one part in your future mission. And you can see what's that. You can see there are a lot of squares and other materials. If I tell you this is a sewing machine, can you believe that? Maybe you don't. But actually, it is exactly the same with sewing machine. So if you look at that in the atomic way, for example, the ferrules, the carbon, or the atoms, the numbers are exactly the same of the sewing machine, only they are in the different positions. Then how we can make our product more sustainable? That is, everything can be recycled. These are one part of sewing machine. After using that, the other part, maybe they can turn it into a toy or apparel or something for the construction. How we can guarantee the sustainable of our humankind world? How can we hand down one generation to generation so that everything can be under control here and everything can be felt? That is sense computing for everything. And we can use VR. We have in-depth collaboration with Apple, for example, Vision Pro. And after wearing these glasses, you can see what it looks like in the factories, in the plant. You can see, as for each product, the specific location, how it is operating. And today, we can realize visual perception, and in the future, for example, audio, hearing, and smell, tasting, everything can be perceived, everything that you can feel, and everything in this platform. Just now, all the things, everything, for example, capabilities, data, and also IP, we can generate that on the platform. We can manage them on the platform. Everything is on the platform, and the IPR, actually IP management, is all on the platform. And as for the apparel industries, what are 3D universe? And how can we integrate virtual reality with the reality? For example, people, maybe human is the center of universe. What does your universe include? For example, your ID card or your medical record, health record, your circle of friends, everything is your record. Today, I'm sharing to all of you, and everyone's universe is accumulating together. That is a similar case in the apparel industry. Every clothes has its own universe. Every production line has their own universe. As for every product, as for every sewing machine, they have their own universe. Everything related with apparel come together. That is the 3D universe of the apparel industry. And based on the 3D universes, we can come up with the correct decisions, and based on AI algorithm to iterate that. How can we implement that? In 2024, that is last year, we have done the first step. That is to build the system. We build the system first to satisfy the infrastructure of data. That is to say, everything related with apparel industry, for example, Jack's data, from design to production, every data, put it in the platform to build, to lay a solid foundation. We have horizontal and vertical integration. Vertical, that is about a different mission has been broken down to different missions, tasks, and they have the process to guarantee the correctness. And horizontally, we have the life cycle, for example, from the demand in the market and to R&D and manufacturing, marketing, sales. That is a very complete process. And also, for example, integration between upstream and downstream and the prices. And this year, Jack is doing the next step. And our integration, that is about the smart system, is our next step. That is, we have the whole set of product, the interconnectivity, and then in the virtual world, we are going to build our interconnection. Why? Because previously we used animation and the rough calculation. If I say I can realize your capacity, and the client thinks that it is only a rough estimation, how can you guarantee? And now we have the virtual twins, and we can make the client see that yes, our production lines can help you to achieve these goals. The next one, and we are going to solve the first problem of apparel, that is about the people. As for every position, how we can guarantee it can come up with a very stable output. We have seen some humanoid robots. In Dassault system, we have applied a lot of wonderful insights of humanoid robots. The top 10 embodied agents or humanoid robots, they are using Dassault systems, a virtual twins system. And once we solved the problem of people, the next step, we are going to do the unmanned manufacturing factories, hub factories. And here we can realize, number one, which is quite important, to change the industry. For example, all the equipment, it can be testified and validated and iterated on the platform to guarantee that once it is produced, it can satisfy the needs of our clients. And that is number one. Number two, while communicating with our clients in the industry. Their demands can turn into the plan in the virtual world. Because we have the virtual interconnectivity, we have the virtual platform, and we can say to them that we can definitely, based on your demands, to satisfy your needs, and that is for sure, and we can remove the uncertainty so they can trust us more. And number 3, and once it is testified on the virtual world, and we can build the factory in reality and set up the production lines, our management and the maintenance, and once there is something wrong, and we can know immediately about the position of the loopholes. That is thanks to our virtual twins. And that's from our part. And I'm definitely believe that in the next 30 years, Dassault system actually started to cooperate with Boeing for 30 years and continue and renew the contract for another 30 years. And we together that we can join hands with Jack to forge ahead.
Thank you for your inspiration.
接下来有请杨志军博士，前爱丁堡大学神经类脑计算高级研究员，捷克科技高端产品组总经理，带来第3代神经网络与类脑计算主题演讲。
各位嘉宾，大家下午好，我是捷克科技高端产品组杨志军。今天我用15分钟时间给大家系统的介绍什么是第3代神经元网络和类脑计算。首先，我们知道神经网络和人工智能是同根同源的。那么我们有 Donald Hebb 是神经网络之父，和大家熟知的 Alan Turing 是人工智能之父。 那神经网络经历了3代，第1代是一个简单的感知器模型，那么第2代呢是分类器模型，那么现在我们谈论的第3代是脉冲神经元网络模型，它是模仿大脑的运作机制设计的一个数学模型。那么我的主题，我的分享分为6个部分。首先，什么是脉冲神经网络？我们知道大脑有1000亿个神经元，是一个很庞大的系统。 那么每一个神经元和1万个另外的神经元有突出的连接，一共有100到1000万亿个连接。那么每个神经元平均每秒发出5到50个生物脉冲。那么这个每个神经元分为兴奋型和抑制型。我们大脑是一个天然的最优化系统，虽然很复杂，但是仅耗能10到20瓦，是一个最优化的耗能器。 那么，什么是脉冲神经元网络呢？我们假设有2个神经元通过突出互相连接，那么我们的前一个神经元兴奋，发出了脉冲去刺激，通过突出刺激下一个神经元，那么导致了下一个神经元兴奋。下一个神经元怎么才能兴奋呢？是通过它的化学的离子通道的开合，钠离子通道、镓离子通道的开合。我们这边有个示例。好，我们对这个神经信息的传递进行了一个系统的研究那么在后神经元有一个受体，它接收到突出发来的神经递质，产生了一个累积的电压的上升超过门槛以后，产生了一个脉冲的输出。那么这个是一个基本的神经元的功能。那么大脑的主要功能呢，我们看到大脑分为4个功能区。 额叶呢位于大脑的前部，它主管推理；顶叶位于大脑的中部和感知、疼痛等等触觉有关系。那么颞叶呢位于大脑的底部，这边我们有海马区主管记忆；枕叶位于大脑的后部，它的大部分功能都是视觉信号的处理。所以这是一个复杂的中枢神经系统，我们要可以通过脉冲神经元的 络的形式系统进行一个局部的模拟因为它整做不到。那么怎么样来洞察这个大脑的活动呢？我们是通过一个脑电图啊，这个我们大家都熟知的，以及脑电图分为5个节律。从深睡眠到极端焦虑的状态不等，积分反应神经元模型，and firing model。最复杂的是 Hodgkin-Huxley 化计算的那个模式，这个是用的最多的。我们看到它的数学表示，实际上就是一个异界的超越方程，非常简单。那么它的物理电路的表示呢，就是一个充放电的简单的物理电路啊，这就是著名的在1909数学家出来的积分反应型神经元模型。那么在90年代的时候，我的著名的神经生物学家拉里·阿伯特神经元的这种技法来表示好，那么我们再来看一看这个很神奇的 Iskovich 的神经元模型，它神奇在什么地方？四个参数四个参数 A、B、C、D 四个参数，我们通过改变这4个组合，它实际上是一个2阶的非线性微分方程，是吧？我们通过改变这4个参数的组合呢，我们能做到生物学的实验，我们看到2个神经元通过突出连接，如果第一个神经元前端神经元对后端神经元有一个电脉冲的刺激，导致了后端神经元的 兴奋。那么前端和后端有个因果的关系，因为前端兴奋刺激，那么导致了后端的兴奋，反之，然后前端再兴奋产生脉冲，那么这种情况下呢，前端的脉冲和后端是没有关系的，啊，这就是非因果。这样子的话，我们通过对这个规则进行修改。那么由这个规则监督的大规模的神经元网络，我们看到经过训练以后，达到一个平衡态的时候，如果设软边界和硬边界，那么它的全值的分布会呈现一个双峰或者是单峰的分布，这是一个很重要的特点。比如说，可以做分类双峰分布。好，我们刚才介绍了神经元模型和学习算法，那么我们来看看它有什么应用，类脑计算的应用实现方法。700的脉冲神经元，我们有400个轴，肌肉包轴，那么每个轴上12个神经元。当这个镜头向物体向景物推进的时候，我们知道它的第3维信息是消失的啊。这个实验来恢复这组这个景深的信息，怎么样恢复？我们知道，当摄像头向景物推进的时候，光流会让游机放在沿着轴分布的神经元群啊，由此我们可以每个神经元会计算出来景深信息。好，我们来看一看这个摄像头这有一个过程，在系统稳定以后，它的数目是小于受 STB 控制的神经元群的数目的，这就是 STB 的意义。好，那么我们的这个脉冲神经元网络也可以用于控制生物的节律的运动。我们这边，比如说我们有一个多足动物，对吧？每个足它有3个关节啊，每个关节呢可以用一个张弛振荡器来表示。那么动物运动的快慢，基本上我们可以用它的张弛振这个 VHL 电路的实现啊，为什么要用超大 我们集成电路来实现刚才我们的2个实验呢，因为超动集成电路和我们的脉冲神经元的底层的工作机制非常的相似。超动集成电路的偏解是由于我们称导致了空穴和电子的浓度的不同，那么在电场的作用下会产生一个电流，而反神经元之间的相互作用，我们刚才看到了。通过电流来推进微复苏这个2008年的工作，一直到2013年做成了一个板子，每个ARM芯片，那么可以实现75万个神经突出。那么到最近2年前，他
clear picture of NVIDIA's tech strategy. Thank you very much. Give you a big round of applause.
再次感谢。刚刚我们一同聆听了学科重点，接下来让我们把目光转向行业前沿，有请福建七匹狼实业股份有限公司董事长、福建省工商联副主席兼泉州市工商联主席、泉州市 商产业联盟执行主席周少雄先生为我们带来。
Distinguished Mr. Ran and all the distinguished guests, good afternoon. Today, to witness this wonderful moment of the 30th year as an anniversary of JAC, and as the of the Zhou Federation of Apparel Association, as the chairman unit of the association, Scepter Wolf is a company in men's apparel in 1990. Driven by innovation for consecutive 24 years, and we in jackets market and new standards, and also reshape the underlying logic of global footwear and the manufacturing. And the kinds of fabric, so the denim and also the job thread. Ratio has been more than 30%. and actually can use this advantage, overcome a lot of challenges. And also, as for the daily output, by 18%, and also this kind of model has been applied innovatively in China as well. This is in China. Making Jack system and we have come up with a very comprehensive chain of footwear, but previously it just like those separate pearls. But now Jack has actually combined or has linked all those pearls into a wonderful necklace. And also there are 58 in national stand further optimized. So from design and fabricating as well as optimization has been seamlessly linked. That is why we can deliver the product in a very stable way, and also the being further enhanced by 37%. So made in Quanzhou to made in the whole world, and we are now standing at the new starting point, and there are three trends are restructuring the industry. The first one is about a humanoid robot. First one, for example, the Jack number 1, which is developed and to come up with the technological integration standard co-building as well as ecosystem thriving. So we can come up with the research institute and make the Quanzhou's answer become one of the benchmark in the international affair as the threat, though there are a lot of complications, for example, as for the individualized and also geopolitical issues and the higher demands from the market, we can still solve this Chinese paradigm of the fashion industry, and also we can make a lot of new breakthroughs and to make it a key this technology as the needle and nation as the thread to solve the wonderful picture, wonderful blueprint. And which Jack can be the number one in the next 30 years. Thank you.
Jack and Steph will have friendship and also
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody is still awake, you know, after the lunch, and then you know, we have a few sessions going forward this afternoon. So, as the 30 years achievement and the celebration of the milestone of 30 thank you, and would like to congratulate your achievement, and thanks for the award, you know, Thanks a lot from Jack. Yeah. We started the business with Jack Group 2018, which is about 7 years back. And since then, our relationship, business relationship has been developed very well, because and the 4 countries, basing on the business analysis that they are forecasting about over 300 billion of the sportswear business by 2030. All right. So there is a lot of opportunity a smaller lot of the order, and then the market volatility. There is market unforecast. You know, unpredictable demand. You know. So that will make manufacturing more sophisticated, and stick management, and also the how we can control quality. As technology is changing very fast, AI, which we are now on our daily life, also changing very fast. So how we can use the AI technology to enhance or to feature all the process that we have, plus the time to market with higher and customer satisfaction, with more sustainable and green operation. With that, I think the integrated end-to-end process, the so the future of AI in innovation, with Jack. Teamwork and the shared goal. And once we have those very true, then we scale it out, which actually Mr. Jack visited us August last year, and since then we have officially collaboration start kicking off. So less than 1 year, and 27. So the message I would like to deliver today is that doing business with Jack is not only to technology or IT technology changing even faster. Instead of